Welcome to Blurred Lines with Shaheen. I'm Shaheen, and what is Blurred Lines? Blurred Lines was inspired by wanting to share my experiences and adventures that I've had in life. I believe that we all learn through experience, both our own and the collective experience of others, and we all have something valuable to offer and share so we can learn and grow. This is not intended as advice. I'm not claiming any truth. I'm not an expert. This is just me sharing my experiences, my ups and downs, my struggles, my victories, my failures, and what I have personally learned from those lessons. I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I've lived abroad for the last 15 years, traveling the world, and I feel very blessed and privileged to have had multiple experiences. I worked as a personal trainer and sports conditioning coach in the wellness industry of South Africa. As I began my travels, I transitioned into performance art and circus. I was a circus performer and fire dancer for many years. I learned theater and drama where I worked with children. Children was one of the biggest lessons, and working with children that has influenced my life. Working in wellness retreats, the people that I've encountered, not just the experience, but the amazing people that I have encountered while traveling abroad, all has been teachers and lessons to me. Through having all these multitude of experiences and people that have come into my life, and living in diverse cultures around the world, I really have seen that there is no one way to life. Ideologies that I once strongly believed in as a teenager or in my early 20s has changed. I feel that it's constantly changing the more I'm learning and growing and evolving. And that being said, the way that I'm living my life and what I'm choosing to do, whether it is self work, whether it comes to relationships or my openness and my wanting to be non judgmental and more open minded, I'm not claiming that that is the right way, but these different things that I've learned, I see what works for me. And often I find that the only way to actually know is to learn through experience, as I always keep going back to. I really believe that we learn through experience. And sometimes I needed to go through an experience to actually be like, hey, that's not actually for me. I tried it, or maybe I needed to try it multiple times to be like, okay, I've tried that, that doesn't work for me. I don't like carrots. I'm gonna eat it. It doesn't taste good. I don't like it. I tried it multiple times. Now I can be like, actually, you know what? I don't like that. And that's because I've had the experience. And that's the beauty that I've really, really taken from all these multiple experiences is that I don't believe there's one way. I don't believe that my way is the right way. And it is a constant practice and calibration of making mistakes, of having victories to constantly calibrate and understand what works for me. And that is in constant evolution. It changes all the time. What worked for me 5 years ago may not work for me in the present moment. And what's working for me right now is maybe that is just valid for this period. And I would like to constantly be curious and open to what that changes is. So if any of this resonates with you, please take it with you. If not, let it go.